guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, hello, welcome back. It is so lovely to have you here. If you're new here, hello. My name is Marie, and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and maybe subscribe. Let's get started. So if you've been on my channel before, or you watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I really love two things: historical costuming and video games. A couple of weeks ago, I actually did a little showcase for my Lady Comstock for BioShock Infinite inspired tea dress. And today I am doing a showcase on my film noir inspired Snow White from The Wolf Among Us. So this concept was actually supposed to be for WonderCon 2020, which unfortunately due to the pandemic was also cancelled, much like Costume College. The idea to do a film noir inspired Snow White actually came from a friend and me. We wanted to do a film noir Wolf Among Us cosplay group. I got started on doing Snow White as soon as possible, because she's my favorite character in the game, and in the comics too. I'm a nerd. My friend and I thought it would be a really cool idea to put the characters of The Wolf Among Us in a 1940s noir setting, as the game is super noir inspired. While the thought of doing something that was actually 80s accurate did cross our minds, since the game does take place in the mid-80s, we decided to go against it because we wanted to do something a little more original and that gave us more flexibility and creativity when designing our outfits. So we settled on film noir because the characters are perfect for it. You play as a hard-boiled detective slash sheriff. Snow is definitely the ice princess slash his girl Friday, and you have a villain who is absolutely a femme fatale, among other characters who are very reminiscent of actual characters in film noir. When designing Snow, I definitely knew that I wanted to do something that was very 40s but also practical, because she strikes me as a character who is pretty fashion forward, but she's also practical and she dresses for her job. So I wasn't going to do a long Rita Hayworth inspired gown. So I dug through my pattern boxes and pulled this out. Simplicity 1940s Retro 1587, and the sizes for this pattern, for the pattern that I own, are US 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. However, they do sell this in multiple size bands. The trench coat that you see at the beginning of the video was actually thrifted a long time ago, and a button fell off while I was filming, so I have to resew that, but that'll take like 5 seconds. And it's actually from the 1970s, but I really like the overall look of it, and I thought it worked pretty well for a film noir inspired look. And the accessories are just things that I had lying around the house. So basically all I did make for this look was the dress. So I will be speaking about the construction and the experience of sewing the dress. So I have worked with the Simplicity pattern before, so I didn't really look at the instructions, but the instructions from what I perused through were pretty clear, and every pattern piece that you need is included in the pattern, so you don't have to draft anything. The cons of this pattern are the fact that the sizing isn't super accurate. I usually wear a 12-14 in pattern sizes, which is basically a US 4 to 6 in fashion sizes. It still ended up being too large for me. Now granted, my weight did fluctuate a lot through creating this dress, but it still ended up being a little bit too baggy for me. So if I were to remake this dress, I definitely would size down to a 10, I think. Today I was actually watching a video by Angela Clayton, which I love watching her videos because she's so amazing and I aspire to make dresses and designs like her. But she was talking about how when you use a vintage pattern, that sizing does tend to be off because sizing was different back in the day. And while this pattern was printed in 2018, I want to say, because I got it like 2 years ago, it's an exact replica of an actual pattern that was printed in the 40s, so the cut is accurate. So I actually have half a mind to believe that the sizing is also 40s as opposed to modern day, which might have been why my dress ended up too big for me. But it's comfortable and it's not super tight, so I'd rather have something that's a little looser on me than tight on me. This dress was entirely sewn by hand for the simple fact that I did not have my sewing machine on me at the time of creating this dress. In order to get a more accurate silhouette, I did wear a half slip, garters, and I wore a bullet bra. I've said it once and I'll say it a million times again. I genuinely think using period accurate undergarments is super important when doing a historical costume because it gives you the correct silhouette. There is no such thing as a vintage body type. It's a silhouette and it's created with clothing and illusions, and anybody can achieve it, no matter what your natural body type is. Overall, this is a really simple dress and dress pattern to follow, and I recommend it to anybody who's an advanced beginner who knows how clothing and patterns work. It's not super time consuming, it's pretty easy to follow. I really like the fact that this dress can be a cosplay and just casual wear because I always wear 40s inspired things on a day-to-day basis, since according to Holiday Countdown TikTok, the holidays are upon us. I can definitely use this dress for a Zoom holiday holiday party or just a cute little holiday themed photo shoot or another video, and it doesn't have to be cosplay related. So again, in areas of improvement, I'd probably machine sew this dress next time, and I would definitely make it smaller and size down a bit. However, I really like the stitching. I think my hem work has improved a lot since the Lady Comstock dress. Overall, I like it. It's a comfortable dress and it's cotton, so it's not super hot, and I really like the design and the idea behind it. And that is it for today's video. I know this one is a lot shorter than usual, but I have been doing a lot of work and doing a lot of filming for Patreon. If you enjoyed this video and you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on, like this video, and comment what your favorite video game that takes place in the past is. Mine is definitely Bioshock 1. If you want to see more of my very sweaty, because it's over 100 degrees, and poorly lit face, please follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post at least 5 times a week on TikTok and whenever I want on Instagram. I will leave the handles to both of my accounts down below in the description box. If you'd like to see more exclusive behind the scenes content, please consider supporting my Patreon. I will also leave the link to that down below in the description box. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Bye!